Hello and welcome back to HWLRADIO.COM. You're here with your main man Hollywood, and today we're going to be talking about Jermell Charlo versus Tony Harrison, which is set to be a rematch from the fight that I think was a draw. But they gave it to Tony Harrison, so you know you can't cry over spilt milk, and you can't turn back the hands of time, and you're showing the fuck can't take the title back and give it back to the Charlo brother. But one thing I want to say that I'm noticing about this is it looks like Tony Harrison is in Charlo's head. And if Harrison's in Charlo's head, which is the reason why I think he lost that last fight, because don't get me wrong, Tony Harrison is a good boxer, good technical boxer, but Charlo has them same skills. So enable for Charlo to lose, which I don't think he really lost, enable for him to even tie up as a draw, unless Tony Harrison is just that good, and you know, I'm what do you call that word? And I'm underestimating him. But Charlo just angry punched through himself out of that fight, because it wasn't technical. It was like he's coming to try to knock his head off. But when you're trying to knock somebody's head off and they technical, they'll be slipping you, all kinds of shit, and you'll be mad at yourself at the end like, fuck, why in the hell? Man, I know I could have hit the dude. But see, and you still don't even realize it. But it takes for somebody else, not you, but somebody else to be like, dude, like somebody that know you, like, man, I think you was just too mad in that fight. And then on top of that, the head people in boxing don't even like the Charlo brothers because of their attitude and their confidence that they bring. And I don't understand why people don't like people like that, because I feel like that's how everybody should feel about themselves. But that played a key factor, because I know one thing: when you're a champion, another boxer has to take the belt from you. It can't be no draw, because everybody knows when you go back and look at that fight, both of them going to try to discredit each other, but both of them great fighters, and it was a draw. And that's straight up. Charlo, Tony, that was a draw. They gave him the belt because why? Because, nigga, that was a great-ass fight, and that was the only way. They know if they gave Charlo that belt back, there was not going to be no Tony Harrison rematch. But I don't know that either, because the way he talks, I'm sure Charlo like, man, well, fuck it, nigga. We can go get it on one more time. But they not banking on that. They need secure money. They need their money secured. And the fix was in. When it was such a great fight, they like, hey, we're going to put these motherfuckers back in again. Give it to Tony. Because everybody knows it's a real boxing fan that Tony did not take that from Jermell Charlo. Did not take it. The boxing committee took it from him, but he did not take it. But you can't take nothing away from him, because the fight was a draw. But I can't wait until June 23rd, because they get it on once again, and I want to see how Charlo acts after he had a loss, and how he can bounce back, and if he can get dude out of his head and come back to all his boxing skills and win this one and get his belt back. But we gonna see in June. But I'm telling you, before then, they definitely gonna have some interesting press conferences. So y'all stay tuned for them, because I see that they both, you know, are at least mature enough not to. But these are some two serious dudes, both of them. Both of them's real. I like Tony. When I listen to Tony, I like his attitude, because, you know, he's another confident person that believes in himself. And you can't really take nothing away from people like that, but something good that can benefit you on your confidence. So, y'all just stay tuned for that. But that's going to be the show for today, so make sure y'all go over to HWLRADIO.COM, download the radio station app. Make sure you check out the sponsors page, and shit, I'm out.